I'm Poppy, your magical popcorn friend. Get ready for a fantastic adventure as we journey through the land of imagination. Join me and my merry crew of animated friends as we explore exciting worlds, solve puzzles, and learn valuable lessons along the way. From enchanted forests to undersea wonders, from daring outer space escapades to mystical castles, there's no limit to where our imaginations can take us. So grab your favorite snacks, hold on to your imagination, and let's embark on a delightful journey together. Are you ready? Let the fun begin.
The Frog's Desire. On the edge of a peaceful pond, nestled between tall reeds and wildflowers, lived a contented frog named Rob. Each day as the sun warmed the water, Rob would leap from his favorite rock and croak loudly, his deep, resonant voice echoing across the pond. His croaks were a familiar sound to all who lived nearby the gentle ripples of the water, the chirping of the crickets, and the rustling of the wind in the trees. One bright morning, as Rob sat by the water's edge, croaking his usual song, a shimmering dragonfly zipped across the surface of the pond. The dragonfly's wings sparkled in the sunlight as it darted here and there, flitting gracefully over the water with hardly a sound. Rob stopped his croaking for a moment to watch in awe. The dragonfly moved so quickly, so effortlessly, that Rob couldn't help but feel a twinge of envy. How I wish I could move like that, he thought to himself. My croaking is so slow and loud, while the dragonfly is so swift and silent. For a few moments, Rob remained silent, watching the dragonfly dance in the air, its delicate wings shimmering. Then he returned to his croaking, but with less enthusiasm. The comparison between himself and the dragonfly lingered in his mind. Days passed, and Rob continued his routine, croaking every morning. But each time the dragonfly appeared, Rob would feel a little sadder, wishing that he could fly or move as nimbly. One day, as he croaked his song, the dragonfly landed on a nearby reed and paused to rest. Rob hesitated, then spoke. "Why do you always glide so gracefully while I croak so loudly and clumsily?" he asked. The dragonfly looked at him with wise, gentle eyes. "Rob," the dragonfly said, "I do not compare myself to you. I have my own purpose and my own way of moving through the world, just as you have yours. You croak because it is your way of being, and you have a voice that reaches others. Your croaking is part of the rhythm of this pond, just as my flight is part of mine. We each have our own role, and neither is more or less important." Rob was quiet for a moment, taking in the dragonfly's words. He looked around at the pond, his home. The birds, the fish, the plants, they all played their part just as he did. His croaks were not a burden, but a unique expression of his existence. It was in his nature to sing loudly, and that was enough. From that day on, Rob croaked with newfound pride. He no longer compared himself to the dragonfly, understanding that each creature had its own strengths. The pond felt more alive with his song, and Rob was content. The moral of the story is, we all have our own unique strengths and purposes. Comparing ourselves to others only diminishes the value of our own gifts. Embrace what makes you special, and trust that you are exactly as you are meant to be.